Good morning. Happy Monday. It's a new week, new goals. What are you setting for yourself? This weekend, I took time for myself because I've been dealing with some pain, chronic pain. Never been in this length of time, an extensive amount of pain, right? So you see the world a little different when you go through something like that. I mean, I can think back about 3 months ago where I started, and here I am just last week getting shots in my neck to see if that would work. It makes you look around a little bit more and see people who are walking with a cane or, walking with some type of struggle, and it puts perspective in it. It also makes me very aware of what else can I do for myself to be healthier and get myself out of this. I don't assume that a doctor or a medicine is gonna fix that. The way I see it is what we do is going to fix it, right? Our bodies heal ourselves, really, if we feed it the right things and if we do the right things. If we sleep right, right? If we eat right, if we move, if we work on our head, these are all things that will just better us, right? So this weekend I unplugged a bit and I just needed like time to just work on the healing, stretch a little bit more, take an extra shower, not hold my phone because I know when I hold it, it hurts. So, putting it down, listening to some books on tape, and going for a walk. I went to a Blydenburg, I think it's a county park. I haven't been there since I was a kid. But just walking outside on a nice day, like it grounds you. It really does. Um, I want to thank everybody too, because there's so many people that just reached out and so many people who kind of been following this along a little bit. And to me, I see it as an opportunity to kind of explore chronic pain a little bit more, right? I mean, I'm 48 years old. Shit's changing, and so what are you going to do with that? I hear so many people say it sucks getting old. What's your alternative? you know um so the way I see it is I very recently took a test called the fit test. I'm kind of exploring it. I'm not promoting it yet, but I'm exploring it. And for me, it came up with sensitivities that are good foods that I happen to be eating often. Walnuts happen to be super high for me. Cashews and pecans range there. And I always eat trail mix because as a plant-based person, that's what I easy grab, and a handful. I stay with it, after I fast, it's a great uh, food to just munch on. But now I changed it. So I'm doing almonds and pistachios and trying different things. It's just making that change. But I wouldn't have known that, right? So I was training someone this morning and we were talking about, she said, I know when don't eat gluten, I feel better. My joints feel better and all that. And there's a range of time that you can start to feel the benefits of it. But after a certain amount of time is when you're sure to feel the benefits of it. It's out of your system. I believe that's somewhere between 3 to 6 months. I always hear it's 6 months. But, to eliminate something that you're eating that may just be affecting you, it's a definite thing you should do. My daughter complains about headaches. I know she had ice cream cake and and all that. This morning she woke up with a blinding headache, and sugar's toxin. It causes headaches, especially with people with sensitivities. And it just seems to be the same thing. I said to her today, as she asked to stay out of school, and we're going to go to the doctor and see, you know, stay away from sugar today, see if that helps. Because likelihood is it does. Um, and that brings me to just healthy habits in general, right? Um, I set up a 30-day challenge group a 2 months ago. And we've been finessing it, working on it, Today, my social media manager and I, she's in England. I love saying that because it's so freaking cool. And we sit on, it's 10 there, it's 5 here in the morning. I'm already up 2 hours, and we're chatting about, how to perfect some of the questions that we want to ask and provoke my tribe to kind of think about healthy habits. Why, right? Because if you do the same thing over again, you're going to get the same results. And when you change it, it's that 1% better that goes up in a crazy direction. So the 30-day challenge group that's going to start in May is based on four four different healthy habits that I feel are like the building blocks. If I could call this something, this program, anything, it would be the foundation, the building blocks, right? Because if you are drinking more water, you're giving your body more nutrition, and your skin, your organs, you're starting the whole process. Drinking more water is super important, and we need to do it. So when you make it a habit, somehow, maybe it's putting the water on your night table. There's techniques, there's tips that you can use that I do, right? I keep a pitcher of water with lemon in it, and I leave it in my refrigerator. So that way I don't have to cut lemon up each time. I could just pour myself a glass. And there I am having detox water because it's lemon water, and it's good for me. So there's definitely different tips to do these four different habits. Getting out of bed early. We all say we have no time, right? I hear it all the time. Oh, I have no time for working out. Oh, I have no time to take a walk. Oh, I have no time. And we don't. We don't make it. We don't make time for ourselves. But what if you put yourself to bed a half an hour early and woke up a half an hour earlier before anybody else wakes up, right? Maybe you're the first one out of bed and you can take a little time for you. Novel idea, huh? So I read this book called Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. And it was all about taking an hour of your day in the morning, first thing. Wake up early, do these different activities, including meditation and exercise, which I stretch, um, affirmations, visualization, writing in a journal. I don't know if I said meditation, but that's there. And there's it's Life Savers, Savers. I'll put it together, send it to you. But it opened my mind in the way that, like, wow, if I have that extra hour, look at all the things I can figure out. I can get my day plans better. I can have a clearer head instead of running out the door, right, to get to wherever I have to go next, or hitting the snooze 15 times and then waking up and then, right? You know, I can have time to write in a journal and think. I can read. That was another one I didn't say. Something like a magazine that's sitting next to me that So waking up early is huge, because giving yourself that time is that 1% better. Like, it's not even 1%. You start to do that and add a little bit of your morning routine in there. I started by stretching, and then I realized, all right, I should probably try meditation. And so I did a 3 meditation. And now I'm at a 20-minute meditation, right? I go to sleep, I put it on just to hear it in the background because I sleep better with it. So, by waking up early, it'll start the whole building block for all the other things. What are you going to do with that time? Make time for you, right? Singing and dancing to a theme song. And more than ever, I think that it's super important that you sing and dance every day. I really do. Um, I spent my weekend singing Aiko Aiko, or trying to. I spend my mornings, most mornings, just singing my theme song because it reminds me of what's important in the day. Live like a warrior, let things go, and just keep going, push forward. That's all we can do sometimes, right? And so I can remind myself that every morning, if I could just put my earbuds in, pop my song on, make it a routine, and do something for me. So singing and dancing to your theme song, I get on my vibration plate sometimes and I just move. I dance. Why not? Right? We used to dance when we were kids. Why not? And the fourth one is taking a detox, a digital detox. And that is what I did this weekend for myself. I want to be consistent and do these videos daily around 8 o'clock. That's my goal. But this weekend came and I said, I need time for me. I need to pull away from my phone, other than checking my kids and my family and making sure that, my clients, we chatted. Um, and I did my classes, but I didn't look too much at Facebook. I stopped kind of poking around Instagram. I didn't want, watch too many YouTube videos. I just went outside. I went for a walk, and you need to do that. I was talking about, oh, I should hold this because I should talk a little bit more about it. Um, Social dilemma with some of my friends, and I hadn't seen the documentary, and I listened to a bit of it not too long ago, but I started listening to it this morning, um, before my class, and it's so right on with why we need to unplug at times, that's what we should be doing, and again, it's a building block. When I was a kid, we didn't have cell phones. Like when I woke up in the morning, I didn't grab my cell phone, I slapped my snooze on my, digital alarm clock, and, I got out of bed eventually, But now you look at your phone within, I don't know, 5 minutes before 2 minutes, you reach for your phone. If you I do. I hit, off, and then I have to stop myself from looking at other things in the morning. And that's just being conscious of it and having a 30-day challenge that reminds you to do it 30, 60, 90 days. You start to make it automatic, right? People ask me, like, well, how do you start fasting or whatever? Well, you start one day and then you do it another day and then you keep doing it, just like working out. And then the more you do it, the more your body thanks you for it. The more you lean up, the more it becomes a routine, a habit, and it's just part of your life. So that's where it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. You never shut it off. You always keep growing from it, right? And so there's two ways to, well, kind of keep tabs on what you're doing for yourself. I have a cool little digital, I think it's a PDF. And I'm not 100% what it's called. My social media woman is doing it. And but you can do it digitally. You can have paper and markers, and basically we get to be kids again a little bit. I did this in March. This is a brand new one for me to do in May, and I need to be reminded to drink more water. So I do these right along with my tribe and friends who have been doing it with me. So this is something that will be coming up in May, and I'm super crazy excited about it. If you're interested, just make, comment or contact me and I'll send you it. It's $14.99. It's less than $2 a day to become, like, find new habits. Not too bad. And then you just stay there with me and you just keep building these habits, and it's good. I also wanted to mention that I believe that I will be closing on my home and moving to my new uh, home in May. So I'm super crazy excited because not only is the people that I'm renting from super amazing, but I'm able to live there, work there. The people that I'm renting from own a wholesale nursery in the local area, Barella, and they um, they have a 9/11 memorial right on the side of where I'll be living. So it's just this cool environment. Back is going to be, they grow, so they're going to grow every year. They grow mums of some sort. Last year they donated the mums for breast cancer awareness. I get to work there, like I said. I get to live there, and I am very excited to share that with my, as things change and I can have my tent outside, and I can have a nice space to bring back classes in a new, different way. So I'll still keep it on Zoom, I believe, for sure. But it's nice to have, as we are, hopefully things change a little bit more, we can become, get back to some of that social, one-on-one that we need. So on to, the whole idea of the 30-day challenge group too, and why I keep calling it a tribe is exactly that. We need support from each other. We need to understand and learn and be accountable and push each other. And to me, that's what I see I'm trying to do and be helpful. And I found these help me. Anybody that works with me that are adding these only build from there. And it's a great place to start. So I hope that you have a great Monday. I hope that you take a little time and think about what your goals are for this week. Because if you don't have a goal, you're just floating around, right? For so many years, I was like, goal what? What do you mean? New Year's resolution, huh? Like, what do you mean write it down and really do it? And when you start writing it down and you start really thinking about it, shit happens. And you can change your world, really. And so I hope that you think about some healthy habits that you could add. Consider joining my May challenge. I will put some advertising below, so if you're interested to check it out. And I hope you have a great week. Bye.